back to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold. I'm with Nikki Simon. Nikki Simon is the owner of Organize LA and also very loyal and devoted to the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I love the subject matter. It's about getting organized. It's about really understanding what's distracting you during the day, what's the most important things you have to take care of, and you kind of help those kind of get organized, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Let's talk about, everyone's so busy. And everybody's got so many things going on. How do you recommend people look at goals and look at starting their day and moving it forward in a positive fashion?
You know, the first thing is, like you say, goals, is setting a goal and then deciding what action items need to be taken to be working towards your goals and focusing on those things.
And those goals, and let's shift it to when you're looking at goals, because you might have a long list of goals itself. How do you look at prioritizing those goals?
Prioritizing the goals, well, you know, there's a limited amount of time in life to spend on anything, so we need to just pick which goals are the most important to us.
Yeah. What are your values?
You know, values, exactly. You can't do everything.
Mm-hmm. I like what you said about finite time.
Yeah.
Because we only have so much of it. Something we were talking about the other day when I was speaking with you was doing those things that move your business forward or move your life forward. And those things are normally on your to-do list. Tell me about the to-do list and organizing the to-do list.
Right. Well, to-do list is generally a big dump where everyone puts everything that they want to take care of. Right. So it's really the lowest level of commitment is to your to-do list, and hopefully one at least sets aside time to go to the to-do list and then choose the things that are most valuable towards getting them towards their goals. A higher level of commitment would be to set something to actually take care of that item on a particular day. Like Wednesday, I'm going to mow the lawn, whatever it may be.
Right.
And then an even higher level of commitment to the things that are important to you that maybe you're not getting done, but you need to find the time for, is block out a segment of time to actually take care of it. So that way you've made the highest level of commitment to that task.
So the different levels are, the highest level is scheduling. I'm going to do this at this particular time. And the next level is, I'm going to do this particular day. And then maybe another level is, it's on my to-do list.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what about those items that are lower priority on your to-do list, but still necessary in the operation of your household or your business?
I think that sometimes small business owners like myself might think that they need to do everything themselves. And focusing on the things that you're best at and taking care of those, and the smaller things that still need to be done, think about subbing them out, delegating, hiring someone, because in the long run you're going to do best if you focus on the things that you do well.
And you're going to enjoy it.
Right.
I mean, if you don't enjoy doing something, even if it's a high priority, it's going to be difficult to do. And maybe that's what you delegate out. And in the days of so many that we know may be unemployed, so many that we have children. I have 4 children. If I could delegate something out, because trust me, they're costing me a lot per hour, right? If I can delegate something out that I might not be best at doing, that's most important, isn't it?
Absolutely. Especially use your kids if you can.
Yeah, that's great, because they're on the payroll. Let's talk about which tasks should one schedule on a calendar versus putting it on a to-do list. How do you make that evaluation?
Well, I mean, there are obvious things that, like, if you have an appointment at a certain time, that gets on the calendar. And like I said before, the to-do list is kind of a catch-all, so you definitely at least want to prioritize those items, either with an ABC or 1 through 10 system, whichever you choose. So it really depends on how important the item is and how important it is for you to get it done. Put it on the calendar if it has to be done.
And the reason why this is so important is because if you don't get those highest priority things done, what happens at 2 in the morning when you wake up?
Right.
You start thinking about it, and then it affects your sleep, it affects your life. I'm going to throw a little curveball at you. Let's talk about organizing space. The space you're in, either business or home. Let's talk about the home, because some of us have clutter or have a room that just doesn't work and it kind of distracts us. Talk about space. What are 3 tips to have a better space?
Well, first decide what you want to use the space for, and it might be in numerous things. For example, in a family room, you might want to watch DVDs, read, whatever. So decide what the space is going to be used for. Get Number 2 would be get everything out of there that that isn't part of the use for that space, and then categorize the things that you are using in that space and keep them together.
Yeah. One of the things I find when I want to clean something up or do something that I've been putting off is get someone to help me. Because they keep you going, don't they? You know, have a little coach or have a little someone kind of getting you moving along, or bribe your kids. Hey, we're going to go to a nice dinner, or your favorite dinner, or ice cream. If you can help me just get this done.
Absolutely. It's always more fun to have a partner. You go to the gym, you go anywhere, it makes it more fun, and you're working on a project together.
Yeah, good stuff. I've been wanting to have you on the show because I think it's so important in our lives to be organized. It's important that we don't get so distracted with email and everything else that distracts us during the day, and keep organized. How can those that are watching this online or reach you?
Oh, well, you can find me at, I have a website, organizela.com.
Organizela.com.
Yes, and I also have an email, of course, Nikki at organizela.com.
And that's Nikki.
Nikki. You can call me, 818-489-5786.
One more time?
818-489-5786.
Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
All right, thank you.
And thanks for all you do with the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce.
My pleasure.
And your networking with them. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.